Its huge reflection falls upon man's acts. His institutions are a cenotaph. See how cruel it is. So ultimately, what are these? These are shrines without the relics. They are memorials without anything or the person in them present. That is cenotaph. A tomb without a relic. His institutions are its cenotaph. He signs his death conventions with its name. So he has really read thoroughly Christian theology. His virtues adorn the ideal sky robe and nimbus or the outline of his face. So this nimbus, that is what you have got around Mary. You create a aura, halo around her, outline of his face. He hides their littleness with the divine name. So you call them divine name, but then ultimately what does it contain? Only the littleness. His virtues down the ideal. You see again, what beautiful line. He hides the littleness with the divine name. Metrically also very beautiful line. Every line here, see here for instance now, his virtues done the ideal sky and abyss. Again, and I am. His virtues done the I, means three I ams, then ideal sky and Anapes, and again I am. Yet insufficient the bright pretense. Yes, ultimately what is this? Only a pretense. And it is bound to be insufficient. To screen their indigent and earthy may, earth only is there and not some heavenly source. Only mortality is there. There is nothing of immortal in that. If heavens there are, they are veiled in their own light. He doesn't accept that there are heavens. But okay, you are saying that there are heavens, but then they are covered by your own light. If a truth eternal somewhere reigns unknown, it burns in a tremendous void of God. See, it is there, that is a void, because that is not expressing itself here. What is the use of the truth burning up there? See? It burns in a tremendous void of God. For truth shines far from the falsehoods of you. Now he is giving an argument. It burns in a tremendous void of God because truth cannot shine here in the falsehood, which is a very correct statement. He is making a correct statement, obviously. See. There is falsehood here, how can the truth live here? See? For truth shines far from the falsehoods of the world. How can the heavens come down to unhappy earth? This is what you are dreaming, my dear Savitri, little girl, this is what you are dreaming. How can the heavens come down to unhappy earth? They cannot. Or the eternal lodge in drifting time, in transience, in passing show. How can the eternal come and stay here? It has no permanent base at all. How shall the ideal tread earth's dolorous soil, where life is only a labor and a hope, a child of matter? So, what is life here? Life is only a child of matter. That is the materialist view. It is matter which has given rise to life. All these atoms, chemical things, they join in such a way, and here your life. That is the materialist. He is now the materialist. A fire flaming low in nature's great. A journey is toilsome trudge with death for goal. So what is the journey for? The journey is death for goal. Ultimately, the goal of the journey is death. And you are talking of heaven coming here and all that. You don't understand things, my little girl. The avatars have lived and died in vain. Yeah. Died in vain. So that is the entire summary of the whole process of evolution.
The avatar is writing the avatar.
Yeah, what has Shivanu done? You go and pray to Samadhi.
Previously also all the
Yeah, and you call him great avatar and all that. The avatars have lived and died in vain. Nothing has been achieved. Vain was the sage's thought, the prophet's voice. So the prophets have come, sages have come, munis, rishis, mistakes, they have come and done this, but all is vain. Yeah, vain. In vain is seen the shining upward way. If is there, if at all that shining upward way is there, the sunlit path, if at all is there, is vain. Where can you go? You cannot escape death. And as long as you cannot escape death, it means that you live in falsehood. You live in falsehood. So therefore it's all vain. As long as I am present, everything is vain. Even the coming of the avatars. Rama has come, Krishna has come, Buddha has come, Christ has come, Shivandu has come. In vain.
My answer is Shivinda has come in vain.
His whole point, focus. All right, avatar has come, but finally what? All the Dashavatars, the whole procession of avatar is there. Dashavatar is there. Procession, all the 10, starting from Matsya. Yeah, very harsh, extremely harsh, very cruel. He is very cruel, Now, we can. The avatars have lived and died in vain. It is true. in the sense that, look, I am still here.
So far.
I am still here.
He is right.
His death is there, it's vain. So once he is gone.
Yeah, I am still there. It's very true also.
It's only temporary.
So, the only thing that will not be vain is the coming of Savitri.
But he doesn't know yet.
All these avatars, they are vain.
He knows, but he is trying to.
Only Savitri. Now, you may call her avatar or not, that's a different matter. But that is the only thing which will not be vain. And she is standing there. See, he says here, no? Okay, let's move on. The avatars have lived and died in vain, vain. See, again, see the poetry. Vain was the sage's thought, the prophet's voice. In vain is seen the shining upward way. Earth lies unchanged. It's all vain, therefore earth lies unchanged. You are talking of transformation. Where is transformation? Beneath the circling sun, the suns are moving around. Now here, according to him, it is the sun which is moving around the earth.
Here, Yama is short-sighted.
The sun is circling.
He is beneath the circling sun. So He is a believer of geocentricity. Beneath the circling sun, she loves her fall and no omnipotence. She, earth, loves her fall and no omnipotence. Her mortal imperfections can erase, force on man's crooked ignorance, heaven's straight line, or colonize a world of death with God. You want that? Vain, vain, vain. O traveller in the chariot of the sun, O traveller, that is Savitri. She is a traveller in the chariot of the sun. She awoke to the brilliant Samana's chant, the sun. Who is the sun? Samar, the sun, the Supreme Himself. High priestess in the holy fancy shrine, high priestess, that is Savitri. Holy fancy shrine, holy shrine. He didn't say white shrine, it means white shrine. See. Holy fancy, you are living in a world of fancy. Who, with a magic ritual in Earth's house, magic ritual, you are doing all occult ceremonies because you are a high priestess. Worshippest ideal and eternal love. What is this love thy thought has deified? What is this love? You have made this love a god. What is this love? This sacred legend and immortal myth. This love is only a legend and a myth. This love is a legend and a myth. This love is not legend and a symbol that Savitri is. So he has avoided symbol and put myth there. To disconnect it from Savitri, the legend and the symbol.
Immortal myth.
Yeah, immortal myth. It is going on and on. It remains, persists. It doesn't die. It is a sacred legend. You perpetuate that thing. Continue. It is a conscious yearning of thy flesh. Again, he is going back to the same thing. It is a conscious yearning of thy flesh. It is a glorious burning of the nose, a rose of dreams splendor pedaling the mind, a great red rapture and torture of thy heart. So he is evoking the emotion, the vital, the passion part of it. It is a conscious yearning of the flesh. Your flesh is what wants love. Is this love? And that you are deifying, making a god of it. A great red rapture and torture of thy heart. Well, love is a torture. A sudden transfiguration of thy days. It passes and the world is as before.